February 13th, 2017. 13-year-old Abigail Williams and 14-year-old Liberty German, known to their family and friends as Libby and Abby, were two carefree teens. They were enjoying a hike through the woodlands of Deer Creek Township in Delphi, Indiana. As they walked across the Monon High Bridge over Deer Creek, Libby stopped to take a picture of Abby as she walked across the abandoned and damaged bridge. This was the last anyone would hear from Abigail and Liberty. Libby's grandfather was supposed to meet the girls at 3:15. When they were a no-show, the families of the girls began a search of the area. After a short search, the decision was made to contact law enforcement. The police arrived and searched the area. No trace of Libby or Abby was found. Police were optimistic and maintained that there was no foul play involved in the disappearance. Teen girls wander, and the hope was that they would return soon. Valentine's Day, 2017. Abigail Williams and Liberty German's bodies are found half a mile from the bridge where their last photo was taken. The details of how they were murdered have not been released by authorities. The girls' phones were still with them. What was found on the phones would spark a manhunt that continues to this day. February 15th, 2017. A quick-thinking Libby seemingly snapped this photo. It shows a man, head down, walking towards the girls. Is this a photo of their killer? Many think so. February 22nd, 2017. Police release a voice recording of the suspect taken from Liberty's phone. Downhill. Downhill. During a news conference, Liberty is lauded for having the foresight to record the interaction with their killer. Police revealed that they had more evidence from the phone, but couldn't release it without jeopardizing their case moving forward. July 17th, 2017. Police release a composite sketch of the suspect in the murders. This sketch is based off of descriptions given by witnesses who were on the same trails as the girls the day they disappeared. The sketch shows a man in his late 30s, early 40s, with a stocky build. This lines up with the photos pulled from Libby's phone. September 2017, Woodland Park, Colorado. Daniel Nations is arrested for terrorizing hikers with a hatchet. Police notice he has expired Indiana plates on his vehicle. Their curiosity piqued, they find that Nations has an outstanding warrant in Indiana for failing to register as a sex offender. In January of 2018, after being sentenced to probation for his crime in Colorado, he is transported to Indiana on his outstanding warrant. Police are quick to notice that Nations bore a striking resemblance to the sketch they had released. Nations remains the only named person of interest in the case. Shortly after he was extradited to Indiana, Indiana State Police have not cleared Nations, but declared he's not someone we care a whole lot about at this time. April 22nd, 2019. 2 years after the murders, police seem to be no closer to finding the killer. A news conference is held with new information. A new sketch is released of the killer. Police reveal that this sketch, released more than 2 years after the murders, is actually the first sketch they had drawn up of the killer.
During the course of this investigation, we have concluded the first sketch released will become secondary as of today. The result of the new information and intelligence over time leads us to believe the sketch, which you will see shortly, is the person responsible for the murders of these two little girls.
This one is radically different from the original sketch. Police place him between 18 and 40 years old and claim that he may look far younger than he actually is. They also release a new extended audio clip.
Please keep in mind, the person talking is one person and is the person on the bridge with the girls.
Guys. Downhill. Guys. Downhill. Guys. Downhill.
The clip seems to have two voices, but Indiana State Police insist that it's just one person. At the same conference, the first video of the suspect is released. This is the video that the still photos were taken from. It shows a man walking along the bridge behind Abby and Libby. The man has a stilted walk. Police say that this is due to the unevenness of the bridge.
When you see the video, watch the person's mannerisms as they walk. Watch the mannerisms as he walks. Do you recognize the mannerisms as being someone that you might know?
The deterioration has caused issues with the spacing between the ties. Police believe that the suspect had forced the girls down the hill near the bridge and murdered them. Police have his voice. They have his picture. They have a video of him. How has he not been caught? One investigator has revealed that the killer left several strange signatures at the kill site. Due to the secrecy of the case, these signatures have not been released to the public. Indiana State Police Superintendent Doug Carter, who's leading the case, recently told a podcast that the command "down the hill" was the voice of the devil coming through the killer. This case is confusing in a lot of ways. While we have video and audio, the police have actually released very little information. The cause of death is unknown. Only one suspect has been named. The police sat on the first sketch for over 2 years, releasing a sketch they knew was not accurate. What's going on in Indiana? Theories are everywhere. The Delphi Murders subreddit is home to almost 48,000 members, and theories are readily traded back and forth. With the lack of solid information from the police, the community around the murders is rife with conspiracy theories. What kind of game are police playing with this killer? Many statements made reference the killer being there or watching, and even once, directly to the killer, who may be in this room. April 19th, 2021. A new lead has recently been opened in the case. James Brian Chadwell II of Lafayette, Indiana, just 15 miles from where the girls were found, was arrested after a missing 9-year-old girl was found injured in his basement. Police have said that there are several factors causing them to look at him as a suspect in the murders. Numerous astute observers have noticed similarity between Liberty German and an absolutely chilling tattoo on Chadwell's arm. While he's sitting in jail, the investigation continues. So what do you think? Let me know in the comments or on Twitter and Instagram at The Unsolved. I'm also on Facebook. You can send me tips anytime via email at theunsolved@dreadcentral.com. Thanks for watching.